Happy Easter, everyone. So today we are in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. So I'll be making some pasta, some creamy pasta with salmon and some shrimp. So I hope you guys enjoy flying your kite, egg hunting, and all the fun stuff. Alright, so let me go prepare some food to eat. This is the salmon I'm going to be using today. This is a pack of 6, I think. Yeah, 6 packs in here, skinless and boneless. This one is from Costco as well. And this is what one piece is. Skinless and boneless, as I mentioned earlier. Atlantic salmon. And we're gonna make 4 pieces today. All right, so we're gonna soak this, let it defrost, and then we're gonna get started with the pasta. I'm also thinking of adding a few pieces of shrimps as well, so we'll just do that. All right, add some in the same bowl with the salmon to defrost. So this is what the shrimp is looking like. I'll probably take the tail off. They're already deveined and everything, which I'm happy about. So I'll just take the tail off, let that defrost, and we're gonna cook all these up. I love seafood. So today we're gonna use the penne rigate, a whole pack, and I have another half here, which is another brand, but it's the same pasta, it's the same size. So I will be making this here, creamy penne rigate with shrimp and some salmon. I'll show you how I'm gonna prepare the salmon and the shrimp. All right, salmon is all washed now, shrimp is all washed now, and we're gonna season it as usual. All right, so let's go in with black pepper. So we're gonna be using 2 teaspoons. You want a lot of seasoning on this. And then we'll use 1 teaspoon for the shrimp. Then we'll use 2 teaspoons of this parsley. Then we'll go in with some garlic powder. We'll also use the 2 teaspoons. Okay. And we'll do some cayenne pepper this time. So everything I use 2 teaspoons. And for the shrimp, already had 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Now we'll go in with 1 teaspoon of garlic pepper. And then we'll add some parsley as well. 1 teaspoon. And maybe some cayenne pepper. Yeah, let's add some cayenne pepper. And that's it for the shrimp. And I'll add some more seasoning to the salmon. So now we're gonna go in with this big boy here. I love to use this lately. So we're gonna add some to the salmon. This has lime and lemon and what's not, all right? As you can see, all the deliciousness in there. And I'm gonna add tiny bit of salt as well. And tiny bit of salt in the shrimp too. Okay? So for the salt, tiny bit. Okay? And tiny bit for the shrimp. There we go. I'm gonna also use some hot chili for the red color. I had Kashmiri chili, but that's all done. So let's try the hot chili in here. That gives it a nice red flavor. So salmon is all seasoned there. Look at that. Looking so delicious. And the shrimp is seasoned as well. They look good already. In the meanwhile, I add 2 pieces of salmon in here with a little bit oil, and then I'll do those after. So you want to do 2 at a time for probably 20 minutes, 10 on each side. We'll see. So this is what 10 minutes on one side is looking. I'm gonna flip it, and then we'll cook it another 10 more minutes. Now I flip it, and this one broke. So I'll put it another 10 more minutes and let it cook. So at 15 minutes, I feel like it's done. Not 20. See? Looks like it's burning. Looks good. So we'll say 15 minutes, okay? Beautiful. The water is all nice and hot, boiling here. So we're gonna add our pasta in there. We're gonna add that pack. And then we're gonna add this one as well. See, they're all the same size. I'm not gonna add salt yet because my ingredients might be too salty. So at the end, I will add salt. I will show you guys, alright? So let's give this a nice stir here so that it doesn't stick at the bottom. Let it boil. And then I'll show you guys the next step. Okay? So in the meanwhile, I have 2 cups of water. We're gonna be making some chicken stock. So we're not gonna use the normal chicken stock. We're gonna make our own. So you see this? You saw it, right? Okay. We have 2 inside of there. 2 cubes in the stock. So we're gonna be taking these 2 cubes. We're gonna add it to the water. Alright, we're gonna crush it up in the water, and this is how we're gonna make our chicken stock. Alright, see, this is a trick. Now you know. You don't have to dissolve because when it goes into the hot water, it will get dissolved. So just want to give it a stir, and your ready-made chicken stock. Okay, so now you know. And now we'll reserve 1 cup of pasta water. No, not yet. Okay, let's add a little bit more. We don't want any pasta in here. So 1 cup of pasta water, reserve as well. With the scrape there. So now we have our pasta water, and we have our ready-made chicken stock. Okay, so pasta water, ready-made chicken stock, and I'll add 2 cups of 2% milk. Now if you have cream, heavy cream, any kind of cream of milk, well, milk with cream, you can use that. So I'm using 2%. It will do the job, but creamy means richer, right? And 2% is much weaker. We all know that, right? And I also add probably a tablespoon oil. Let's say tablespoon oil in there. So the pasta can be separated nicely. Pasta look done now. We're gonna take this off the stove and we're gonna give it a strain. And we're gonna start the process with all the ingredients. And now we'll use half of this onion and we'll use 4 cloves of this garlic. Maybe I should take 4 out first before I put all of it. So let's take 4. 1, 4. We're gonna take the big ones. 3, 4. So we're gonna use that 4. And we're gonna put back the rest to where all the skins and everything. Oh, there we go. This one is done for me. Probably have a secret helper here, but anyways, this is done. So we'll probably use the 5 since this one is extra. So now we'll just cut the garlic up in pieces as tiny as you want. Or as can be, I should say. 2 of my pieces fell to the ground, so I have to be careful. This onion is making me cry, so I'm closing my eye and chopping here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I'll just get rid of the onion. Whoa. I can't see. So I had to leave and come back because I was truly watery. My eyes were like crying for real. Okay, so that's how we need the onion. And give it some more chops. But we'll all get cooked in there. So this is how the garlic should be. Okay. So don't mind the pot. These are the pasta that stick to the bottom. So that's okay. Now we're gonna add some oil all over the bottom. Like so. And then I'm adding 1 tablespoon basil butter. This one is salted. So add it in there. Everything is melted nicely. And now we'll add the onion and garlic. We're gonna caramelize this. If you feel that you need some more butter or some more oil, you can always add. And at this point, your stove should be at 2. You don't want your garlic and everything to get burned. Just slowly cook. Add the shrimp. You're gonna put the stove to medium, between medium and high, and you'll just add the shrimp in there to cook. See? It won't take long because it's already cooked. It's cooked shrimp. So we just need to, you know, saute it a little bit more. We're gonna cook the shrimp for 5 minutes and this here, and then we're gonna put it on the side. When the shrimp, you feel like it's cooked, just put it at the side there, and you put your stove to the lowest setting. Okay, if you feel you need more oil here, you can also add more oil. Now I put the stove back to medium heat, and I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm gonna mix that in there, let it cook. You can take the shrimp out if you can't do what I'm doing, alright? So we're gonna do that. I feel like the flour is all cooked now with all the oil and butter here. So now we'll add black pepper and all this goodness here. I want to give that a mix in there as well. At this point you can combine everything. So the flour can get a little bit more roasted. And then I'm gonna add our chicken stock. Remember, I don't have any salt in there except the salt in the shrimp. We add all of the chicken stock. I'll give that a mix in there. Don't worry about the clumps or lumps. It will all get dissolved. We'll now add a cup of pasta water. I'm also gonna add some Monterey Jack cheese, gel jalapeno. This is like a handful. It into the pot with some creamy sauce. So as you put everything in here, guys, you have to regulate your stove. Don't let anything burn or else your food will taste burn. Okay? If you see the pot is not boiling, just wait, it will come to a boil. Don't raise your stove too high. You can probably go medium, but don't go high. Let it all marinate in there, get married, whatever. And in the meanwhile, we are gonna add 2 cups of milk. So we're making a lot of sauce, okay? This will be very creamy. So that's 2 cups of milk in there. Now we'll give that all a mix. See the shrimp? The shrimp is dancing. And be patient, let it come to a boil. Then we'll add the pasta. Sauce is coming to a boil now. So this is the biggest crock pot out of the 2 sizes I have. Alright, so it's like half its sauce. Once it's thickening up, then I'll add my pasta in there, okay? It's getting thick and ready. as you can see. But I want it to go a little bit more thicker. The reason for it not being so thick so fast is because my milk is not cream, it's 2%. So if you are using cream instead of 2%, you'll have a faster cream sauce, okay? So keep that in mind. And also at this time, I did not add any salt. I think I mentioned that, but at this point, you can taste as you go, or when you add the pasta, all right? But so far, everything is on point. My salt, everything is on point. So now my sauce is looking thicker. See? And I'm gonna go and add my pasta in there. So another thing, don't boil your pasta all the way, because in the liquid, it will continue to cook. And when I strain my pasta as well, I run some cold water in it so that it doesn't continue cooking once it's straining. So this is what it's looking like so far. At this point, I turn the stove off. Okay, and now I'm mixing. Ooh, so creamy. See that? Nice and creamy. And now we'll make some colorful salad. Red onion, red pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper, cucumbers, and some fresh romaine lettuce. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this up and put it together. Salmon is looking nice and delicious and crispy. Salad. Our little Easter bunny and egg and our Bacardi there, guys. And our delicious, creamy penne pasta. So we're gonna dig in, we're gonna dish out, and we're gonna enjoy all this goodness here. Look at this deliciousness, guys. Good. So now I'm gonna dish out my plate. There, I found some shrimp. Let's add them there. Take some more, right? Okay. So I feel that's enough there. Look at this. So delish. Oh my God, I need a whole lot. How's that looking? Oh my goodness, I'm drooling like normal. So now, let's just grab one deliciousness here. Right on top of there. Now we'll drizzle some ranch. Give it a shake. Add it there. Now, my favorite. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I hope you guys try it and enjoy it as well. Bacardi Pina Colada. I never tried this, so I hope it's good. So I think I bought these 2 weeks ago, and today I'm gonna make them. So we're gonna use 1 condensed milk, and then we'll open these 3 and add them to this beautiful bowl. You know, you can't keep your dishes up. You have to use them when you have them, right? For all those who don't know how to open this, take a bread knife. You heard that? Yes, that's how you open. And look. Ta-da! Now we're gonna dump all in there. I'm gonna do the other one, but this time I'm gonna throw out the water. Maybe this one already popped. So I'm gonna empty some of this water. So I drain some water and then we'll add it. Looks like Christmas. And then we'll do the same with this. Let's pop it. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna drain a bit more water from this. Still have some water in here, so I'll add all that in there. Isn't it pretty? This is so good. Now we'll add the condensed milk. Here's a trick. It's not a trick. You pull it back and you dump all the goodness in there. Ooh la la. For all those who have diabetes, don't eat this. Trust me. Or you can taste a little bit, that's all. But I'm just warning you guys, don't eat this. Okay, I'm gonna finish it off and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Now we'll give this a mix. Looks so good. Red, green, and white. And I'll give it a taste. Look how pretty that looks. I'm gonna eat this and have a good Easter Sunday.